Welcome to the Educator channel. My name is Martin Botha and I hope you enjoy this presentation. In this presentation, we will take a look at the plot summaries for chapters 7 to 20. Pai and Satish Kumar, his biology teacher, discuss religion. Pai realizes Mr. Kumar's belief in science and his atheism are another form of religious faith. Satish Kumar, seeking order and reason in the universe, shows faith in scientific view rather than in God. Pai is able to accept Mr. Kumar's atheism because, although Kumar does not believe in God, he still believes and takes the leap of faith that reason leads him to. Pai remembers the terrible things zoo visitors do to injure and kill the animals. He remembers his father showing him and Ravi a tiger killing and eating a goat to teach them about the danger of wild animals. Pai describes in detail the science of zookeeping and aspects of animal behavior. He defines the concept of flight distance and how this can be diminished. He gives examples of animals that might want to escape from a zoo. There are more religious references. Pai mentions the story from the Hindu epic, the Ramayana, about King Ravana kidnapping the goddess Sita. Mahisha, the tiger's name, is the name of an evil demon defeated by the goddess Durga. The details Pai gives of the behaviors of animals further establish Pai's considerable knowledge about animals. Of particular significance for Part 2 is Pai's knowledge of an animal's flight distance. Every time the fictitious author visits Pai, he cooks very spicy food. Pai uses his knowledge of animal behavior to describe how to tame a lion and other circus animals. Pai's information about the taming of lions and other circus animals is more preparation for Part 2 and should be seen together with Pai's father's demonstration of the superior strength of the tiger in Chapter 8. The fictitious author describes the artifacts and symbols from the 3 religions in Pai's home in Canada. This description prepares us for Pai's various religious experiences and discussions, which will make clear how and why the adult Pai ends up practicing 3 different religions. Pai recalls or imagines his first visit as a baby to a Hindu temple. He shows the similarities between the Hindu, Christian, and Islam religions. Father Martin answers Pai's questions about Christianity. For Pai, Hinduism is a religion with many rich and sensual stories. Pai cannot understand Christ's sacrifice and suffering and the starkness of the crucifixion story. At this point, although Pai accepts the inherent truths behind different religions, he still judges the tales on which they are based. Pai is starting to understand and to feel that it is not one particular tale or story that is important. Rather, it is the need for each individual to have faith in a story, almost any story, that's representative of his or her religious beliefs. The core similarities between religions is a theme running through the novel. Subsequent chapters focus on Catholicism and Islam as Pai develops his complex relationship with God. Pai does not see any contradiction in being led to Christ by the Hindu deity Krishna, as Hinduism's multiple stories and gods make this another story that enriches rather than conflicts with his existing beliefs. Pai wants to find out about Islam, but he is afraid to go inside the great mosque. Instead, he enters a local bakery and is moved by the baker's prayer ritual. Pai joins the prayer rituals in the mosque. The baker is a Sufi or Muslim mystic. Pi experiences a spiritual ecstasy after praying with the baker. The theme of the commonalities between religions is further developed. Another theme emerging is the idea that science and religion are both valid ways to understand the world. Mr. Kumar, the biology teacher, and Mr. Kumar, the Sufi, each in his own way is a prophet or religious teacher of Pi's youth, leading him to scientific understanding and to religion. Both of these are to prove essential to his survival in Part 2. The adult Pi's memory of his vision of the Virgin Mary in Canada foreshadows that of orange juice in Chapter 42. Both symbolize innocence and love. Thank you for watching the Educator channel. Remember to subscribe on YouTube for more presentations.